Lending a Helping Hand by Olivia. For my senior service project, I decided to volunteer at Motown Soup for 16 hours, which was where I mainly volunteered at. I heard of Motown Soup from my friend who has been volunteering there for a while. Motown Soup is a nonprofit organization which is located in Utica, Michigan. It is held in the basement of Trinity Lutheran Church. Motown Soup is known for their wonderful soup and food mixes. These products are sold at craft shows and even given to many different charities. What did I do there? My job description was very easy and simple. For the majority of the time, I just had to prepare and package the mixes. Some things we made were chicken pot pie soup mix, split pea soup mix, apple cider muffin mix, spinach dip, and beer garlic bread mix, and many others. At the end of the session, we had to clean up. The usual was washing tables, washing dishes, and sweeping floors. We mainly helped the volunteers as well as the charities. I had the chance to volunteer with my friend, which we both enjoyed the experience together. And we got to meet this awesome volunteer named Dan, who is very funny and very active. When I am in a position willing to help and devote my time, it is truly making a difference. My friend and I helped out big time, being able to give them an extra set of hands and being willing to do anything to help. Motown Soup is really popular around Michigan. Being able to produce and make more of these packages benefits buyers as well as the company in earning the money. Preparing these packages one by one helps the other volunteers with time. If they only had a couple of volunteers trying to meet their goal at 500 packages, it would take longer than having 20 people packaging and doubling the original goal. We are saving time for others, which is a key benefit to those who we were serving.
I gained many benefits through my time of volunteering at Motown Soup. In the beginning, I was shy and scared to help. Also, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if I would be good enough at completing a task. A new benefit I gained was I had to be patient. Sometimes the speed we were going, depending on the other volunteers, was a challenge. But when we got the hang of things, it went smooth. Whenever I volunteer there, I always have a smile on my face because the atmosphere is so uplifting. My self-esteem continues to increase when I'm there due to the positive people surrounding me and how friendly they are. I learned that it is so much fun meeting new people and helping them. These people that I am volunteering with make the time worthwhile, and they make me want to continue volunteering here even when I'm done with this project, which I am. Basically, for the 3 hours of volunteering each day, I had to shake products so they were for sure mixed, and my arms really killed. But here is a short video of me doing that.
Motown Soup was founded by a man named Carlin in 2003. His purpose was originally for his wife who wanted to create a booth at craft shows. Carlin invited members of the Detroit Rescue Mission to help him with making many of these products. Carlin was a member of the Trinity Lutheran Church, where then he got his licensed kitchen and started an organization making over $2 million. Carlin made this organization to benefit those who need it. The packages support charities like soup kitchens, shelters, food banks, free clinics, and even some go to the church. Over $100,000 is supported to each one of these yearly. Interesting facts when volunteering at Motown Soup. An interesting event occurred when I spilled cheddar cheese powder everywhere, and the smell lingered on me for days. One thing that surprised me was becoming super close with the volunteers. These people made the job so much more fun and made me want to keep volunteering there, which I still do. Lastly, I was needed for 3 reasons. The first reason is because I feel like I helped the process of preparing and packaging the foods more easy and efficient for them. I knew that my fast ability to get things done was a positive for them. The second reason on why I was needed was to help their organization raise more money. The more volunteers that they had and the more help that they gained, we got everything done and reached our goal. Lastly, a reason why I was also needed was to apply my different techniques and skills to the process of making these packages. The next place I volunteered at was Shelby Township Library. This library has always been very important to me. When I was younger, my nana would always take me here for the children activities and the programs. I knew when I had the chance to volunteer, I would have to choose this place. I volunteered here for a total of 8 hours. This library is a nonprofit organization located in Shelby Township, Michigan. What did I do here? This library offers many different programs for those in the community who would like to get involved. I helped out with 3 of those many different programs that they offered. There are many different opportunities that you could volunteer for. For example, you could help in the children area, up front or near the computers. They let me choose what I wanted to be in and what was most comfortable, which was making me feel less worried. I mainly signed up for those guidance positions due to my skills of helping others. Since I went by myself, I did not know what to expect. My goal was to push myself to meet new people. I was an assistant twice to those who were having trouble or wanted to expand their knowledge on Ancestry.com. Since it was my first time volunteering, I was quite nervous, but those who were at the program were very kind, which made me loosen up.
Directing and explaining can be harder to do when someone is older than you. For example, when I showed the people how to use a specific website, I could tell that they were a little off track at some parts of the presentation. But when I took the time and put in the effort, they certainly started to understand what I was showing them. Just from this presentation, the people who watched and did it with us knew exactly what they needed to do. The website that we showed them was how to use Ancestry.com. Many people are curious about their family's history, and I thought it was a great idea for the workers at Shelby Township Library to convey this topic. They learned from us showing them that the means of the overall idea of the website, and they now know how to look up their family history.
Also, I ushered guests to their seats for a show. The only challenge that we had to face was people yelling at us because they didn't reserve. But my most favorite thing that I did there was setting up Legos and playing with the little kids. Working around kids really makes the time go by faster. I feel like I helped out the staff to lift weight off their shoulders and the members to help guide and inform them. History behind Shelby Township Library. The building itself was built as an elementary school in 1960, known as Disco. About 20 years later, Shelby Township bought the building for $400,000 to turn it into a public library. Fun fact, for the township approved for a remodeling in 2020. The purpose of this organization. The purpose of this organization is to bring members of the city together with different programs to inform them on, they say, to preserve yesterday, enrich today, and inspire tomorrow. Last but not least, interesting facts. An interesting but cool event that occurred was seeing how creative these little kids are by just using Legos. Another thing that surprised me was once again becoming close with the volunteers. We all got along and we had a lot of things in common, but the main one that got us talking was we went to the same school. A reason why I was needed was to use my technology skills to those mainly older who need it. Another reason was to decrease the stress off the staff. They do so much, and to have another body helps. Lastly, my creative skills is a reason why I was needed, because of giving the kids my inputs and thoughts on what they should build. Now, some may ask, why should I volunteer? There's many answers to that question, but it's important because you can gain so much knowledge, so many experiences and skills that you will have for the rest of your life. Next, it is important because you can give back to the community and make a change. Lastly, to lend a helping hand to those who may need it. I learned so many things throughout the year of volunteering. I learned to always try something new so you can break out of your shell, always be yourself because that's the best way to achieve, and lastly, have fun. Life is too short, so make the most out of it. And here's a summary of my citations. Thank you.